Oh, hey y'all, what's going on? I know the Married at First Sight live is going to start at 7:30, but I wanted to get up here real quick because I just wanted to vent. So before we get into this live, y'all, I just wanted to vent a little bit and tell y'all what's been going on with me and why I'm so late with this live. Okay, so I wanted to have this live earlier, and I definitely wanted to talk to y'all, and I wanted to make another video, but y'all know I was sick. I was having a really bad week. So let me tell y'all what's going on. So I want to say Monday, my car was stolen. Yep, I was at work, and y'all know I was sick. So I was at work, and my husband was doing laundry. So he came in to take the bags into the house. As he was bringing the bags into the house, he went outside to get the other bag, and the car was gone. Now, he the car, double parked the car, left the car running and everything. Somebody literally jumped in the car and just away with it, rolled away with it. So when I'm at work, I'm sitting here like, you gotta be kidding me, because he's like blowing my phone up now. Y'all, I'm not feeling well as it is. I'm just trying to get through the work day. And I'm like, why he keep calling me like this? Like, so I call him back, like, what's up? What's going on? He like, they stole my epic car. So I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So y'all, I go and I catch a lift home because he was supposed to come pick me up. I catch a lift home, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, they really stole a car. Found the car. Now, when they find the car, there's no key in the car. No key. So we had to get the car towed to my house. Find the key, find this locksmith that wasn't going to charge us an arm and a leg to get a new key for the car. Get a new key for the car. My husband like, I'm gonna go drive it. Y'all, the oil light is on. Now, when I say the oil light is on, it's like blinking like really bad. And y'all know oil light is not like a regular um it's not like a regular, like check engine light thing, like where you could ride around for a little bit before you get a check. It's like you got to figure out what's wrong with the oil. So he like, it could be the oil pump. It's gonna cost a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. So then he like, okay, looking up videos. Oh, maybe I could do this. Maybe I could do that. Goes to AutoZone to see if he could buy the parts. The car breaks down in the middle of the road. Everything, like the battery post is like melting. You know how hot it gotta be for metal to melt. It was melting. Car gone. I don't know what these people did with the car in like 2 or 3 hours that they damaged the car system, like the whole everything. I mean, the what's that thing called? Like, I just don't understand. And it's not like nobody damage, no, like, like the electrical system gone, battery gone, everything gone. I'm like, what did they do to this car in this amount of time that the whole car is trash the whole car, y'all. So I was having a really bad day. Then I was sick, and it was just rough for me. It's rough for me. So I have my car now. I've been holding off on getting my car fixed because we had my husband's car. My husband catch the train to work, so I wasn't beasting. Now I gotta get my car fixed, a PNC or something piece. It's just a mess. We gonna get into this Married at First Sight. I just wanted to come up here and vent to y'all because now I'm feeling a little bit better about the situation. That is gonna get better. But I'm just like, oh my God, y'all, between catching all these Ubers to work back and forth and not having a working car at the moment, it's been a lot. It's been stressful, but it is what it is. I can't complain. So, um, Jersey is known for stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be, y'all, I'm telling you, it's crazy, Cliff, because I was like, yo, like they really like you now. You know how you just never think about your car being stolen? You know how many times I go to like Quick Check or something, and I leave my car running because I would like leave the heat on so it could get warm when I go get my coffee in the morning. And then like now I'm like I'm turning my car off no matter where I'm at, where I'm going, or nothing. Like no, I'm taking my key and everything. But it's just crazy, like how like you take it. They stole my laundry, y'all. Not only did they take the car, my husband had one more bag of laundry left in the car. He dropped off the laundry in the house, went to go grab the last bag of laundry. Car gone. They stole my laundry. It was mainly a lot of my daughter clothes, so I'm not really stressing about it because, she's growing. And since she's growing, she was going to need more clothes anyway. So I was like, it is what it is. But then my husband lost his coat. So he was talking about, so I'm about to wear like 8 hoodies to go to work tomorrow. To go to work today. So you gotta get another coat. I'm just saying, like, yo, I don't understand how they could take my car literally. They found the car within a minimum of like 3 or 4 hours and total it completely. And I mean, not like crash it, but like kill a system. I'm like, what kind of road was they driving on? Like the speed bumps or what? Like, it's some crazy, crazy mess. But y'all, it's a lot better now. I just wanted to vent to y'all, tell y'all what was going on with me, why I'm so late with this live, and then trying to get my health back together. I still got a little cough. My throat is a little sore a little bit. But for the most part, I'm feeling good. I'm blessed. I'm just happy that, um I'm gonna be able to get my car fixed and I won't be without a car for too long. But this back and forth on the daggone Ubers and stuff like that, that's some money, y'all. So it is what it is at this point. But yeah, now that we got most of that out the way, let's get into this Married at First Sight. Thank y'all for listening to me just vent for a little bit. I just wanted to talk to y'all after I wasn't feeling so bad, because when you in a moment, it takes a lot on you. So thank y'all for listening to me. um, so on my community post, let's get into what Dr. Viviana said, and then we're going to definitely get into this episode. I'm not going to be reading all the comments because literally all my throat is like not here for it. But if y'all want to join in and say what y'all got to say, y'all more than welcome. So on my community post, let me find it. Let me find it. Okay, so Dr. Viviana is upset with, I guess, fans, okay? She says, these comments are disgusting. I can't hold my tongue anymore. These are real people. I'm so glad you care, in quotation marks, about them, but your accusations and assumptions don't reflect that. Wish them well and watch their journey. Anything else is just mean spirited and thoughtless. You don't know them. You likely won't ever know them in their hearts. Stop the nastiness. Now, some will argue and say, y'all the ones setting up these couples. Y'all the ones bringing these crazy on the show for the drama and then expect us not to say nothing about it. Y'all sitting here acting like we blind and we don't know what we looking at and we can't make assumptions, okay, off of what we seeing. That's all we can do. You're right. We don't know them. So what else are we going to do? What else are we going to do? But talk about it. You know what I mean? But I just don't understand, like, don't come up here now trying to tell people what to say and how to feel about a situation when you bringing up people who have babies on the way, people who just got out of relationships, people who got some type of alcohol abuse problems, like lying problems, anger issues, father issues, all types of issues, homelessness. Like, y'all bring all these people on the show and then expect us not to say nothing about it. I need them to make it make sense, if you ask me. What y'all think? Let me see. All right, I'm gonna get ready to drop this link in. But yeah, I just don't understand How's she gonna get mad at us? For one, now this is my thing. Okay, so I'm a reviewer. I did not mean to put that in the chat, y'all. I'm sitting here trying to put the link in. I'm a reviewer, right? So in my case, if I don't talk about what I'm being shown, if we don't have these conversations, come on now, like y'all like it. You can't sit here and tell me they not all for the drama. And when every season they promoting drama, 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 and then get mad when people address what we watching. Like, come on now. I don't get it. Like, don't sit there and try to call us out. Y'all need to call yourselves out. Y'all the ones match these people. Why Married at First Sight got like the lowest success rate and y'all supposed to be the experts matching these people. They playing with us right in our face. So I don't want to hear nothing about making assumptions and accusations and all that other stuff. And then you got cast members talk about something. I'm sending out cease and desist. Cease and desist on what? What we see? Talking about the show that's on TV for the whole world to watch? I ain't been mean to Chris yet, but you can't be mad at people for having their perception of him. You can't be mad if he put his whole business out there, okay? Why do we know that he was just engaged? He had a baby on, he got a baby on the way. He his business went under. All this stuff, how do we know that? How do we know that? Don't be mad at us. When you put yourself on a platform, at some point you have to know that these things will start to come to light, especially on such a large network like Lifetime. It's only the second episode and we see mess they set. Exactly. It's only the second episode and we see all the mess they set up, but yet it's still we not supposed to say nothing about it. Right? We not supposed to say nothing about it. We supposed to just sit back and just enjoy the show. We not supposed to she understand we care. Honestly, we really don't care. Okay, this is just for fun and entertainment. It's TV. This is what we're doing. Okay, this is what we're talking about. I just don't understand what they want from us. If they stop reviewing the shows, do they not know that the kickoff special, the three people that they had up there was reviewers of the show? If you don't care about other people's perceptions or assumptions or whatever, then why y'all have that whole kickoff special with who was going to make it, who wasn't going to make it, and all the other stuff? Don't do that. Don't shun us because y'all didn't pick us to be on the TV to give our opinion. We could give our opinion in the comments. Don't you think so? I don't see why not. There's gonna be people who like him, Chris. There's gonna be people who don't like Chris. There's gonna be people who like Clara. There's gonna be people who don't like Clara. There's gonna be people who like any castmate, and there's gonna be people who don't like any castmate. So why? Right. The experts at this point is like they setting it up for drama and then get mad when we notice it. Oh, it's only been 2 weeks. It's only been 2 episodes. And everybody's so disgusting. And they got so much stuff to say. Girl, blah, blah. It's the internet. People gonna talk regardless. People talk about all of us, okay? Like, come on. You set yourself up for this. Then you gonna get mad at bloggers and try to tell them you sending our sister deceased. How? She takes the comments too personal. I think because they know this season is in for like I can tell y'all this season is gonna be unlike any other season of Married at First Sight we've ever watched. Okay? We see a fight happening. A fight. When have we ever saw a fight on Married at First Sight? Or where it looked like a fight was about to happen? Where have we ever heard of a guy being engaged 3 months before He got on the show to be married at first sight. When have we ever found out that one of our participants in the experiment got a baby on the way and he found out during the show? But you want to know something, Cliff? I get what you're saying. And I've had people say things to me. You know what I do? If I really don't like it, I just delete the comment. And if I really don't want them on my channel, I just block them. You can do that. You don't have to take it in. I know if I put myself up here, people may have things to say about me, and that's perfectly fine. But the people who enjoy my content and the people who actually, support me, that's who I'm focusing my energy on. I'm not gonna focus my energy on no trolls or people who don't care about me and my channel and my content and all that stuff. So at the end of the day, yeah, I can do that. I'm going to focus my energy on the people who's up here talking to me like y'all right now, having this conversation with me, talking about these shows that we watch. And like I always tell y'all, when it comes to the cast, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about the cast, but always be respectful to each other in our space, because this is our safe space where we talk about what's happening on TV in front of us. Right. Absolutely. The audience is too smart for fake reality. We watch for entertainment. Exactly. You can't block the blogs and YouTubers. I can block whoever I want. Let me tell you something, Cliff. I'm not worried about none of that. I don't even know how we got there, but it is what it is. I'm pretty sure there's people who don't like me. I'm pretty sure. I mean, like, come on, I've had people all my life not like me, so I'm not worried about that. And I'm not trying to. Those are not the people who I cater to. I cater to my subscribers and people who support me and care about, my content that I put out. So at the end of the day, everything else don't matter. Remember how they protected Henry and he lied and made excuses? When they protected Henry about what? What he lie about? What he lie about? Hey, Rosemary. What he lie about, Marquise? Marquise. But yeah, so I just wanted to get that off my chest because I was really sitting there looking at that post like, girl, bye. Y'all gonna sit up there and set the show up for drama and then be mad when people start addressing the drama. Go through their journey. We about to go through their journey. Okay? We about to go through the whole thing. We about to be sitting here watching it. Y'all put it on TV for us to watch. Obviously, you want us to talk about it, obviously. So don't be mad at us for doing exactly what y'all want us to do. You think Lifetime setting Paige up? Vince and Brianna are the best couple? Yes. Vince and Brianna, so far, I am like, I think they may be out with it in the money of the season. And Lifetime definitely setting Paige up. And I think it comes to a point where it's like, if that girl really signed up for love, why would y'all do that? When Dr. Pastor Cal sat there and said to him, is there anyone out there that will be calling that will be claiming you? Is there anyone out there that will say that you their boyfriend or whatever? And then he was like, no, no. Oh, he was like, well, yes, it is because you're getting married. Get out of here. I'm telling y'all, watch they play that clip back. Watch they play that clip back. Okay. Through it, under it, over it, and then some. Through it, over it. Okay. Okay. He never wanted Christina. You and I knew that from day one. Christina friends are stitches. Oh my God. You dislike Henry. Oh my God, y'all. Let's not go back. Every time we start talking about the new season, here we go again, going back to the last season. Last season gone, y'all. Okay, let's go to the new season. Let's talk about these new customers. Y'all can tell. let's get into these new um. Hey Cliff, hold on. Let me turn my volume up. Hey
You
Cliff,
hear me? What up? You hear me clear?
yeah.
Okay, this is what I was trying to say in the comments. With with Chris, right? He's getting a lot of hate. It's not in a way where he can just block everything out. He's getting it all over. I'm sure his loved ones is telling him. If he goes on his phone, I'm sure it's the threads and whether it's Facebook, Instagram, however all that crap work, he's hearing it. What I'm saying to you is eventually you're gonna be a big YouTuber, right? And you're gonna get the hate. And it's gonna be a different feel. It's not gonna be just well, hopefully you won't get it like that, but what's that little thing? I don't know. The one that box, I can't remember. The YouTuber who he now box, he knocked out the basketball player. You know
No,
what I'm
I don't
talking
know who
about?
you're talking.
I know he got millions. If I said his name, you would know. I can't remember his name. I know he's just big, but like
Okay.
him, he gets a lot of hate, and it be all over social media, and you got to deal with that.
I
And I
know.
just
I'm
think
not.
I just think it's hard. It's not just like, oh, I could block. It's not like just being on your channel and I block this comment. Because even on your channel, you don't get that much hate. Hell, me and Lorenzo get more hate than you on your channel.
Let me say this first, Cliff. I think it's the way you present yourself to the world. You know, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm like, oh my God, the best person in the world, but I try not to be mean and nasty. I mean, I may make shady comments and stuff like that, but I think it's how you present yourself to the world and what you put out in as your energy. If he's putting out that energy, of course he's receiving it. What do you think people are going to say to a person who was just recently engaged, has a baby on the way, acts so cocky when his business just went under, and then expect for everybody like, oh, he's the best guy in the world. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know if it's true about his business or whatever, but if his business went under, what that got to do with anything? Because at the
me,
time,
me
hold
personally,
on, listen what I'm saying. Listen, hear me out. We talking about the show. As the show was going on, his business is okay. As far as him, like, I hate that the spoilers out. As far as him getting a young lady pregnant, he was engaged to homegirl. He did not know. This is not like a man doesn't, how can I phrase this? Basically, she knew she was pregnant. She had to inform him. She informed him when he was on the show. Now, I can't say when she found out, when she realized, who knows? But she informed him. He has every right to go out and date. Do I think it's too fast? Yes. But that's
it's
me. But I
but it's
just had this
but Cliff,
conversation.
Cliff,
Yeah.
it's not dating. This is getting married at first sight.
Same
You're
regardless,
literally
married, dating.
marrying someone at first sight, putting in a commitment. I don't think that as an expert, and I'm not saying like me personally, because it doesn't matter what I feel. I feel like as an expert, the experts, they should know that a person who was just engaged 3 months ago should not be on a show to marry someone, because if you engage, you got a lot of stuff to work out. Okay, you still got emotional baggage, you still got you probably still got stuff at this person's house, y'all probably got people stuff in each other names still, like, you was spending a life together, you probably still got half of your clothes at her house. Like, you just got out. You literally just got out of that relationship. There's no way you cut those bonds completely. People break up and still be having sex with each other, literally 2 or 3 weeks later. But they broken up. I don't think the experts did a good job with the simple fact that they thought that it was okay for a person who was just engaged 3 months ago to go on a show to get married. Not a dating show, not I'm dating multiple people, to get married.
How is that on Chris? Like he didn't put himself on the show. But he got, if he wants to, hold on, Chloe.
Go ahead.
If he wants to be a married man, because I've listened to other interviews with him. If that's what he want, that's what he want. Like, listen, that's not my thing to jump if I'm in a relationship to go find something new. But I just had this conversation with a friend, and it has nothing. He don't watch this show. We was talking about him personally, and he said he needs to be with somebody else. Like when he get out of something, to get over whoever, he needs somebody else. That's how some people are.
That's called rebound. And that's not healthy either.
Listen, to each his own, but what I'm trying to say is they got a right to do that. But he's not, it's not, but what I'm saying is with Chris is marrying this girl. Okay? He wants to be married. Like I always hear negative things about black men. You got a black man that's successful and want to be married. And what I hear, and not because he want a freak as a wife. So what? Like, so what? Most men want that in a wife. A submissive wife that listen not too much back talk and do what you want sexually.
Well, listen, in my defense, I'm going to speak for myself. I didn't talk bad about Chris yet. Not yet, because he didn't do nothing bad yet. I just said,
week, y'all was kind of wilding without me. Y'all was kind of wilding without me here.
I said that I wasn't going to judge him just yet because Woody was the same way in the beginning. He rubbed me a little wrong, and then I don't want to speak too fast. So I'm going to let this play out. And like I said, if he does something that deserves a dragging, I'm going to drag him. But as of right now, personally, on the show, he didn't do anything bad. The only thing I did say was that I don't think he's going to be attracted to Paige, and I'm going to stick by that until the end.
Well, I believe you're wrong. I believe you're wrong about that. And I see Cece is up in here. I was looking for her because they was trying to double team my boy Lorenzo last week. My thing is this, like another thing I have an issue with, because I've been all over YouTube saying this. Brianna said the same thing that Chris said, and nobody have a problem with it.
What about her?
She said yeah, she wants somebody attractive, and if they not good looking, she don't know what she's gonna do. If her husband is not when she see him at first sight, that if he's not good looking, she don't know what he's gonna do, and she want a man with a big magic stick. Nobody had a problem with that. But if Chris would have said he want a woman with a fat cat, all hell would have broke loose. So why is that not shallow? Why is that okay?
I don't have a problem with that. You talking to the wrong person.
Oh, I'm waiting for Cece and Tippy, especially Tippy.
I don't have a problem with. Look, I understand that looks is attractive, and I'm all with the. I want a freak. I want all that. I'm fine with all of that, so I don't have a problem with that. But I also don't want them to take that to the head and do the experiment the way it's supposed to be done because they're so fixated on the physical. Kind of like how that it was all physical, and he never gave that girl a chance whatsoever because he just wasn't physically attracted to her. That's the problem that I have.
That's how men are. Men are not women. Like we're not like y'all. We're not. That's another thing. We're not like y'all. We're different. Just like men ain't really looking for a woman who's financially stable that could take care of them. That's not us. We're not y'all. Like we want somebody that's attractive. Like so I have to feel like I want to rip your clothes off.
At women, Cliff, for feeling the way we feel when you just sat there and said we not y'all. So of course, women and men are going to see things different.
Listen to me. I have a problem with it because all has been biased.
Well, it's always
biased. I'm not knocking. You don't hear me knocking Brianna either, though. You're not hearing me knocking Brianna for what she want. But I'm hearing the knock for Chris. I'm just pointing it out. Because I could turn it around and say, well, Brianna is slim, no breasts, no butt, regular face. What she need a big ping for? Because that's what I've been hearing. Chris is not handsome, so what he need a beautiful woman. So why she need to do with a big joint? Why she need somebody that's super handsome? She's okay.
All right, Dr. Viviana, you had to.
It is what it is. You know the Dr. V, my girl. I am.
You know I had to do it, Cliff. Because you be so invested. We just got started. Don't be invested just yet.
Listen, if you want to know what upset me, that irks my nerves is when somebody is biased. Like, that irks my soul. It really bothers me.
But you have to understand that when it comes to the male and female, it's always biased and it's always double standards. It's just is what it is. The same way men out here be dogging women and it's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. As soon as a woman do something, she's a hoe, she's this, she's blah, 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 blah. Double standards are real. They exist. It is what it is. So if you want to sit here and talk about double standards, it's no point because they exist.
I never said double standards don't exist. But when you're watching
basically, you
show,
just did because you just said it was like, oh, no. You're not saying that about Brianna.
I said the biasness. Right. They doing the same thing on the same show. Damn time. Like, what you mean? It's not like it's happening at two different times. It's happening at the same time.
But you want to know what I think it is? I think it's the way that they I think it's all in how you say it. I think Chris comes off more so cocky than Brianna. If that makes sense.
He comes off more cocky than the boss. Wait, what? The boss.
But she's not. Everyone else is saying that about her. She said it
about herself.
They're saying it. But
she said it about no. She said it about herself, and her and the white girl call themselves alpha females.
What's wrong with that?
What you mean?
What's wrong with being an alpha female?
Oh, it's a big problem. Like, it's a big problem. Especially if you got certain traditional ways, that's gonna be a problem. It can't be two alphas. That ain't gonna work.
You can because you can have an alpha female and an alpha male.
No, you can't be an alpha female and be treated like a female. You can't be an alpha.
So, amen, Mr. John.
No, because it's levels to it. Because it is levels to it. When for instance, I'm a manager. I have employees, right? I'm a boss. At my job, I'm alpha. What's wrong with that? When I come home,
no. I'm mother. But
well, no. When I come home, when I'm at home, I'm all like, "Can you open the door?" Hey, stop yelling at me.
Don't point your finger at Mr. Johnson.
I can point my finger at him and you. You see this? What you done started? Came here and jumped in this conversation. He had nothing to do with that. Okay.
Because he got to correct you. He's a good husband that got to correct you for making a mistake. You making a mistake, he ain't gonna let his wife go out like that. Good husband, great husband.
Yeah, be quiet.
Listen, if she's a boss at work, that's fine. But she's looking like she wants to run her relationship. That's not gonna work unless he's a beta type of dude. Then it's gonna be great.
I don't get her being the type of woman that wants to run everything though. I don't pick that up yet. I didn't pick that up yet, so I'm not gonna say that's what I get. I do feel like from what everyone else is saying that she may, that may raise some flags, but I don't see her being the type of woman that's gonna be like walking all over him, because I think she will be the type of wife that'd be like, let him take charge once she knows that she could trust him to do it. I think that the problem is with men is that they don't understand that a woman has to trust that you are going to be able to handle it in order to let you take that lead. And if she doesn't trust you, that's the only reason why she wouldn't give you the lead.
That's not the only reason. That's not true, Chloe. That's true in a lot of situations, but that ain't totally true. Some women just want to run things because they grew. Hold on. A lot of them grew up single parent homes where mom or grandmom, whoever, was running things. So then they adopt that same mentality. But then when you have a man, you can't move like that, is what I'm saying. It's okay to be head alpha, whatever, when you're the only person in your household. But when it's
But
you
that's
and your
what I'm
husband, it's
saying.
not gonna work like that.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that once she learns that she could trust him to take the lead, she'll fall back a little bit. And based off what they said about him, like he's the type of man that get it done, and so you don't even have to worry about it. I think they will work good together. But I think it's just gonna have to be a trust build for her to know that she can actually let her guards out and let him take the lead. I think that's going to be one of their issues. But I hope I feel like they'll get through it.
I mean, we'll see. Like I was watching last week's, and when Lorenzo compared to Tamika, I kind of got what he was saying, even though y'all tried to take it left where he wasn't going. I
Hold on,
get what
Happy
he was
Moon.
saying.
What did his grandfather say that was embarrassing? Go ahead, Cliff. I'm
That
listening.
man, don't disrespect the grandpa. He passed away.
What happened? Somebody said something. I missed it.
I'm
The
not in the
grandfather said
comments. I gotta
something.
grab my phone.
No, Happy Moon said that it was embarrassing what the grandfather said, but I don't know. I can't remember what. I don't know what he said, so I can't really quote it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
don't
talking
know.
about grandfather when he said that Paige better be pretty. Exactly, but we gonna get to that next week
No,
because I'm ready.
it ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I don't know what's wrong. Listen, newsflash. Y'all
I
got
think it's
men,
something
the
wrong
ones
when you
that
say
have
it
men, your
out
man
loud
thought y'all
that
was
she better
pretty.
be pretty.
So what? Like they know. Listen, if you spoke to my mother, right? If you spoke to my mother and you was like, what type of woman? She gonna say she gotta be shapely. That's gonna come out. Something of that nature is gonna come out. They know their family member and what they like. That's all. Like it was nothing wrong with that. And a man is not. Yo, listen to me. I understand women go after certain things, and men go after other things. Y'all don't have men just off the stream. Y'all got great personalities. Your man saw you first and was like, she's attractive. Then got to know you and was like, wow, she great personality. She funny. She could cook. ABC, whatever. But the first thing was the attraction. Go ask
Happy
Mr.
Moon said
Johnson why he.
Erik is sensitive.
Perfect example. Mr. Johnson, you said Mr. Johnson and you met off of Facebook. So all he had
Period.
was your pictures. All he had was your pictures, right?
Yeah, it's true. I
Exactly.
could have catfished him.
You could have. He should have ran while he had the chance.
Too late. He locked down.
Yeah, you got him. He trapped.
So
I don't know, man. I just feel this whole situation with Chris is ridiculous. He didn't even meet the girl to treat her wrong. Like with Zach, even though I defended Zach, I could somewhat understand why people was upset with Zach, right? Even though I didn't feel he was wrong. I could understand it. But I'm like, this brother ain't even meet the girl yet. And everybody is down his throat. Brianna did the same thing and everybody's okay with it. So if he would have came around that corner and he wouldn't have, matter of fact, forget that. What about season 1 with the couple? What's their first couple that got married? What's their name?
Oh, Doug and Jamie.
She treated him horrible. Yeah, I know they stayed together. Was it backlash then? I doubt it.
I'm sure it was. I just can't remember. People hate Jamie to this day. They hate her. I'm not gonna say
Maybe.
hate, that's a strong word, but they really dislike Jamie. You see how hard they be coming for her? Oh my God. But okay, so I am going to say this because they just said it. As bad as it's hard to hear, I understand what he's saying. Exactly. I do understand what you're saying, Cliff. When you said that the fact that he didn't even meet Paige yet and everybody is down his throat, like he didn't even treat her bad yet, he didn't do anything wrong. I completely agree with you 110%. He really did not do anything to that girl for people to be acting like he's the most horrible person in the world. So we just gonna have to see how their relationship play out before we start making assumptions, I guess, at this point. But I still don't think he's gonna be that attracted to her, and that's just my opinion.
Why you feel? I don't get why you think that.
I just
She's a good looking girl. She got a little shape on her. I think he'll like her.
the preview tricking us. They said that yeah, they tore Jamie up. Jamie treated him like, I need to know what's that. Oh man. Oh, maybe they know each other. Or maybe he thought she was like the bomb.com. Cliff Zach was wrong for lying about not knowing Mindy's friends, not like him. Exactly. Zach act like he didn't
No,
want
Zach. No, no. I would defend this to the end. Zach was not wrong. Zach was protecting his. Zach was protecting his source. He did not want that girl. If he want that girl, he would have had that girl. He was protecting his source, and he thought. What'd you say?
He was trying to get her. That's why they were still talking. Remember?
First and foremost, my boy would have bagged that. Don't disrespect him like that. He would have had that.
She felt bad towards the end. That's why she stopped.
He didn't want her. Like, he didn't want neither one of them. But the thing was, he wasn't with getting to know Mindy because of what the other young lady told him. Which I would say that's another part he was wrong with. He just totally took her word. But I get he probably looking at her like, damn, if her friend's saying this about her, it got to be true. Because that person know her better than him. But nah, don't disrespect Zach on here. My boy Zach wasn't wrong.
We're not going back.
We could go back. It's all married at first sight. It's all married at first sight.
It's season 12 Atlanta.
We don't know them yet.
If anybody
and
else
with the drunk girl
is in the chat, you guys can always join and speak your opinion. You don't have to agree with me, and you don't have to agree with Cliff. You can have whatever you talk about, whatever you want to talk about when it comes to Married at First Sight. I'm all ears and willing to listen to your opinions. Don't forget to like this video if you did not like this video. Do not forget.
Do you need me to jump out so you can read the Do you need to read the messages?
Comments?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not reading no comments. I told y'all my throat.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said I'm not gonna read comments tonight. My throat is you missed the whole spill about my throat in my car. Still trying to feel better.
No, I heard about your car. I just didn't hear the other part. I heard about your car.
Yeah. I'm not gonna read no comments tonight, y'all, because I'm not my throat is killing me, so I'm trying not to strain it too much. And focus too hard, so we could just have regular conversation about the episode, which I want to talk about. I will skim through some of the comments.
Sorry about your car, man. I know that's tough.
It is what it is, like it's just unnecessary money. If you think about it, like the clothes and stuff I could get back. The car, I'm getting fixed. It's just like what that one little incident just took everything else down. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, now we just got to do everything. We got to redo it all over again. That's the aggravating part, because now we got to spend money on a whole nother car for my husband. And it is what it is. I'm not stressing about it. God got it. It is what it is, right? Where we at, y'all? What we talking about? Married at First Sight.
So let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
When it comes to Chris, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you feel... Because I'm hearing so many mixed things. Do you feel that he's wrong for being on the show because he's on the show early, or because now we know there's a baby that's lingering somewhere? Is it about the baby, or is it because he came early after that relationship?
I think that they go hand in hand, because listen, if he wouldn't have came on the show 3 months after just being engaged, he would have had time to find out that he was going to have a baby, figure out his next move, get stuff together. I still think I'm not saying dating, okay, Cliff, you got to think about it. Not dating, not in a relationship. I mean engaged, where you made a choice to propose to a woman to spend the rest of your life with her. And then 3 months later, you're like, oh, now I'm just going to go find somebody else to spend my life with. Like, that's the part that bothers me, because it's like, what you had, was it really real? How much do you value the marriage, the engagement, the relationship? If you threw that relationship away in 3 months and decided to just go marry a stranger.
Maybe he felt like he was getting it wrong because the girl before the one, I guess, that have the baby, she cheated on him. And he was in love with her and felt like he didn't want to live at a certain point in time when that went bad.
But then that's also
Then
one reason why you don't marry somebody at first sight. That's a lot.
No, this is a couple of years ago. I'm just breaking it down, like how his thoughts was. Now he got this one. They was together for 3 months. I mean, they broke up 3 months later. He on the show. I think he's just a person who wants to be married, and especially, you know, regardless of he left the church or not, he has that background. And it says, even in the Bible, it says it's better to be married than to sin. So he has certain religious beliefs. I think that plays a part too. And like, even when I was listening, I heard people say he left the church because of the money. That's not really the story. He left the church because he felt that the people of Chicago abandoned him. His words. Because he was a young priest, pastor, talking like a young man, and I guess they shunned him. So that's the reason why he left the church. He said that on several interviews. And this is before Married at First Sight. I'm just saying the boy ain't as bad as everybody try to say.
I'm still standing by my opinion with the whole jumping into the marriage too early.
Listen, it's not for me either. I think it's too fast as well. All I'm saying is the brother have the right to do it. No, just because I won't do something doesn't make it wrong. Like, he don't have to live the way I live. It doesn't make it wrong because that's what he wants to do.
I need to go watch this interview. Me too, Deja. Where we find all these interviews
at? That interview is on, what's her name? Romance and Review TV. Okay. I think she's been in your live. Probably. I think she was in the chat with us last year. But she definitely be on Millennium and Mom. But she's a YouTuber. Romance Review TV.
I know she is.
No, I'm saying it's for everybody else. Okay.
Oh, Marvina. She said, let me read it for Marvina because she said she couldn't see it well. She said that these comments are disgusting. I can't hold my tongue anymore. These are real people. I'm so glad you care about them, but your accusations and assumptions don't reflect that.
Chloe, well and watch their journey. You're going fast, Chloe. Chloe, they can't hear you clear.
How about now?
Yeah, you good now.
Y'all can hear me now? Okay. So she said, these comments are disgusting. I can't hold my tongue any longer. These are real people. I'm so glad you care about them, but your accusations and assumptions don't reflect that. Wish them well and watch their journey. Anything else is just mean-spirited and thoughtless. You don't know them. You likely won't ever know them in their hearts. Stop the nastiness. That's what she wrote, Marvina. I just read it for you again. I'm texting my father, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I got my ride to work.
I'm sorry that happened to you, man. Jersey, boy, they really about stealing cars.
Gotta get up out the hood.
Okay, who you wrong about that comment?
All right. Yo, I gotta be to work at 7, the latest 7:30, 7:15, 7:20. My father talking some be ready at 6:30. Oh, who? I'm waking up at 6:30.
Beggars can't be choosy. You better be up at 6:30. You're gonna get left.
Or either pay y'all paid $13 for Uber to work. I was so sad. But anyway, that's another story. Let's go. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where
Okay,
we at?
we can talk about Vince and Vince and Brianna, because I really didn't get into them. I more was using a comparison. Do you feel like they'll work out?
Viviana, I think so. Like I told y'all earlier, I think that if she learns to trust him and he shows her that she can trust him, they'll be fine. I think that's all it's literally gonna come down to. Her being her being able to trust that he's gonna be able to handle it. I think that'll do it. So let's see. I'm
really not sure about them two.
No?
Because what if he doesn't make more than her? I think that's gonna be a problem. She wants someone who makes more.
But we don't know what he make at though.
I know that's key word. What if? Did you hear the words? What if?
Well, he did say he wants somebody that's gonna want him for him and accept his dreams.
I'm just I don't know about them two.
Support his dreams. Support his dreams. Uh-oh. Now listen. I'm not breaking y'all up tonight.
I can't even see who came in because you got the quote. Who came in?
The one and only. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Chloe, how are you today?
Toxic T. Let me first and foremost, Tiffy. Let me tell you something. You was wilding when I wasn't here, right? Don't you ever in your life cut off the CDL creator, the great Lorenzo Jacob, again. You were so rude. Do not do my boy. Chloe, stay out of this.
Me.
Do not disrespect my boy. Okay? You were just being a hot mess. You had CC helping you. You just wilding. Yeah, I'm back this week.
Girl, what's going on?
Don't disrespect my boy.
Hello, Chloe. Nice to see you today.
Monday.
Yes, a Monday indeed. I can see Cliff woke up on a Monday because he's bringing energy. But let me tell you, I don't care.
He's bringing that Dr. Viviana energy tonight.
Right. He didn't know I'm not the one, but regardless, I came, to bring some energy towards, I saw, some people trying to make comparison between what Brianna was saying and what Chris was saying, but it's a difference because Brianna's not saying it like, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Can we talk about it?
Let's talk about it.
Okay, because Brianna has a right. For the track record of Married at First Sight, the women usually get some boo-boo the fool looking men. So she has a right to let them know.
Stop that
she ain't taking no bugger-wug. She does not want no bugger-wug, okay?
But that's not right, Tiffany. You can say that and Chris can't.
But
I'm just gonna be I'm just gonna be the neutral one right now. That's not right.
Okay. We'll give you that. She can say it. We're not saying that Chris can't say it, but that's all Chris is saying. He's saying,
yes, you are saying
that. I mean, listen, historically speaking, according to my research, okay, the women always got these bugger-wugs, and the men usually get a woman who is, the women are more attractive than the men on the show. Typically, we can say that. Can we talk about it? Because then they have to be making concessions on looks, whereas this guy wants to do choose your own adventure, every single topping he want on a wife. Sir, this is not a vending machine, okay? Take a seat.
Madam, this episode, Brianna said, she outright said, she look at the physical before she thinks about compatibility. The absolute worst thing that can happen is not having attraction at first glance. The episode before that, she said she wants a man with a big magic stick.
You know what, Cliff? Maybe
What do
you
you?
should do these
Come
reviews because
on.
you got the notes in your head, bro. I
You
don't
know,
even remember that.
me either.
Because I've been
Okay.
firing at YouTubers because they've been on some BS this week.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening. Sorry.
What I'm saying is Chris spoke on a woman's private. Like, I just know the hate he would have got. But because it's a woman that does it, it's okay. Like, Chris and Brianna is doing the same thing. And I'm not knocking Brianna. I don't want y'all to think that. If that's, listen, she got a right. I don't know her sex life. She got a right to want a big ping. Maybe she wasn't with regular ping. She got a right. If that's what she want. That's her words. That's her words. I don't know her sex life. That's what she wants. But what I'm saying is, don't say because y'all consider Chris not being handsome, he can't have a pretty woman. Because just because somebody's,
I think Chris is a
but
decent
no,
looking guy.
I'm going off of everything that's being said in these YouTube streets. Because if you're fat, doesn't mean you got to deal with another fat person. You can't. It's a bunch of big and skinny people that's together. You want what you want. Is my point. Tiffany,
Right.
don't hide from me. Come back. Don't hide. Bring your toxic self back.
Don't start. I told y'all I can't break y'all up tonight. I don't have the energy.
They jumped my boy. You know I don't play that when it comes to Lorenzo. They jumped Lorenzo. I wasn't liking it.
They did not jump Lorenzo. Lorenzo
Yes, they did.
You know that, okay?
Nah, he definitely was schooling them, but it was the principal that he had to fight them off by himself.
Hey, Cece.
Hey, we gonna stop the Brianna slander in here, okay? Because they're gonna make it.
Oh, toxic part 2.
They're going to make it. Let's just put that out there. She's it's nothing wrong with having a boss lady and a boss man together in a relationship. Women choose to be submissive. I'm gonna just put that out there, and men choose to honor it and be right by that woman. So I just wanted to put that out there. What else did you say? Because I was listening for a little bit.
That's the problem. You wasn't listening all the way. You gotta listen and learn.
Yes, because you was interrupting Chloe a few times. I had to jump in here and let you know. Let me see what else. You mentioned something about Chris Church hurt. That don't matter. All of that doesn't matter right now. We're gonna talk about him and being what he said to us during the relationship. Well, said to us during his time on Married at First Sight, because technically they ain't even meet yet, like you said, so we can't judge that. But what he said on camera was a few things that was questionable, so we just got questions, okay? But you know, I'm praying for the best, you know, with them. I just had to put that out there. We don't know yet.
We
don't know yet, but it's not looking
Cece,
different from what they showing us.
Exactly, and what they're saying, because really what he put on paper, he probably didn't put that engagement and baby on paper, but you know, we don't know, so we could only judge from what we've seen so far.
And that's usually why we have these conversations, because if we knew the facts and the truth, it would be no point in conversating about it.
Exactly. Agreed.
It's like hearing a parrot version of TT. Like just toxic on top of toxic.
No,
this is crazy.
You know, my grandmother always
think that you might be the toxic one, because you always come up here with that energy. I mean, you with the energy.
You know what this is what it is. I'm in a room filled with people who's in an echo chamber, and I'm not doing that. I'm not a part of y'all echo chamber, so I'm the bad guy.
No, this is
right?
Everybody's opinion. It's the facts, though. Like we don't know.
It's not the facts.
We only know. Go ahead, because you let me talk for a bit. Go ahead.
It's not the facts. This is what y'all assuming, and this is how y'all feel. Y'all feel he's wrong for the things he wants. But I'm just saying, if that's the case, then Brianna is wrong for what she wants. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I don't think he's wrong for what he wants. Everybody has what their ways were before they signed up for this, and they just have to change. Like, and we don't think he's willing to change after what we've seen. But that's opinion. Let me stop. That's opinion. We're gonna see.
First and foremost, I think he's going to be attracted to her. But let's say he's not attracted to her, right? And he doesn't want to be a part of that marriage. That's on him. Like, it is an experiment. It's not a situation where Chloe met her husband, they dated for a while, then got married. You it's up to the expert. There's a ton of people that came on this show who didn't stay together.
Mm-hmm.
So they won't be the first person to get a divorce if it happens.
Mm-hmm.
But what we're saying is, if he is just gonna bolt,
Rosemary, don't be going against me. Don't go against me for other people.
If he's not attracted to her and he's just gonna bolt, then he wasn't in it for the right reasons. Because the whole point of getting married at first sight is that you want to let go of your inhibitions of the reason that you're not married now.
You better tell it, Tiffany.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because like y'all was mentioning with Jamie, I've been watching Married at First Sight since season 1 too. So like Jamie wasn't attracted to Doug, like even though that black love couple didn't make it on season 1, but there was so many couples that they weren't attracted at first sight, which is why I thought the blindfold thing was weird with the other couple, but that's beyond me.
Everybody that you talking about was women, except for that one black couple. I forgot. Shanice and what's her name?
Jeffy and Shanice. He
wasn't into her at first, and it changed, right? I get that. Everybody else was a woman that switched up, and like I said, you will find women where attraction physically is not the first thing for them. It's other things. Men are different. Like, if I'm not attracted to you, I don't want to sleep with you.
But marriage is not about sleeping with someone. Like, you can sleep with anyone.
Girl.
I have heard that though. Like, men look, you have to be like a fantasy. That's why women, like, they all dolled up. Then when you get comfortable in a relationship, they say don't get too comfortable because you don't want to get too undolled up, blah, 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 blah. But that's not our issue. Like, that's y'all issue. That's what I feel. Like, I feel like, you know what I mean?
Then when you
don't make
lonely,
that
then that's
the end all
what it
be all.
is. Listen.
See, now that's toxic, Cliff.
No, it's not. Listen, Chloe.
That's the thing.
Chloe.
No,
I have
that's
to
not
be
right.
attracted.
Hold up. Time out. You just said, okay, so you basically saying that a woman should never be comfortable enough in her relationship so she won't end up lonely. So
I didn't say that. Sorry. I didn't say that. Cece said that. Cece said that, not me.
Wait, what happened?
I didn't open my mouth. Don't put words in my mouth.
No, Cliff, you said because if not, you're going to end up lonely. Did you not just say that?
What I said was, I'm talking about him not being attracted. If they don't care, then you end up lonely. It is what it is what I said. I'm talking about him not being attracted to her. Don't try to twist my words.
I don't know. I feel like it's people trying to say, listen, I just gotta say it. Women are smarter than men. We are smarter. All right. We know that in 10, 15 years, you're not going to be looking the same. So we're trying to get someone to hold us down spiritually, okay? Physically, okay? Emotionally. Y'all looking for the next thing to hit. And what happens? That's why she's cheating on you with the pizza man, because he listens, all right?
Pizza.
Mr. Pizza, whoever, I don't care. The ice cream man, the post office guy, whoever. Because guys are not focused on what they got to build. They're focused on what they have in the moment, And so I'm saying that the reason that Chris keeps jumping from relationship to relationship is because he's looking for something to hit. He's not looking for long term. You don't jump from a serious relationship. How serious was the relationship if you just jump from it, a month ago?
You don't know why they ended. Tiffy, you don't know why their relationship ended. In the relationship before that, the girl cheated on him. So what you want him to do?
Okay,
Where these
don't
receipts at? I gotta find these interviews and all of
For real.
this. Please drop the link.
Like
Drop the
I
link in
just
the
said,
chat, please.
Romance TV and review. Go on her page. Go down.
She's
to
the
the
resource?
Chris.
Nah, I thought you had Chris' number. You sounded like you. All right, let me stop.
Listen,
right. I swear, the
y'all
way they be
haters.
capping
Like
for
I
these
said,
toxic
she
men.
has the interview. Y'all can say what you want. She has the interview. It's there. You could twist it, make your little jokes, but it's out there. The fact of the matter
Yo,
is,
the chat is still talking about Jeffy and Shawnice. Y'all better stop. Leave them alone. He just put a ring on it. It's official
No,
now.
I love Jesse.
I love them.
Leave them alone.
Yes, leave them
They
alone.
remind me
Black
of a
love.
real average married couple going through real average married
Exactly. And they keep it real all the time, even on couples cam and all of that. They keep it real. I love them.
I enjoy it because nobody is always happy and comfortable and feeling the best in their marriage. And the fact that they keep giving it a shot and keep working at it and keep going and pushing.
Yep. That's what it's about.
That's what it's really all about. And when it comes to marriages, I understand that, you know, it's a time when you gotta let it go. But if they're not ready to let it go, then hey, I'm fighting with them.
Right, rooting for the Mavs couples. So what couple we up to next? Because I think I feel like I missed somebody. What happened? Who I missed?
Let's talk about Clara and
what's his name?
Ryan?
Ooh, Anthony.
It is Ryan.
Erik.
No,
Clara and
Ryan. No, it's Ryan. Hold on.
Let me check my
wait, no, yeah, Clara and Ryan. Let's talk about what's the girl that's drunk, y'all?
Virginia
and Erik.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia.
Which one is that?
Is that the forgettable? Are you mentioning the? Oh no, the drunk one. The drunk.
That's the drunk one.
Yes. Whew.
Mm.
That was heavy.
They're gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see how the mother handles that situation.
I'm ready to see the drunk arguments.
Yes.
You remember how Henry and Christina always had they won, and the next thing you know, they was arguing.
Yes. I hope that's not how she is with alcohol too. Like, because it seems like she does it when she's anxious. Like, why are you drinking so many times at the bar at your wedding? Like, why you don't want to? Or maybe the producers did it like that. We don't know because it is her wedding, so we don't know.
Right.
I mean, I got drunk after my wedding. But what I am going to say is that you never met them people, so you need to be like, a little bit more reserved so you could, entertain the room a little bit. It's a different scenery.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. She looks like a pretty small girl. I don't think she was drinking that. I feel like it's a little bit of producers trying to play it up. Like, there's no way she was drinking that much. As much. There are like some scenes that look the same again. So I was like, okay, like when they were taking the shots, I was like, okay, they clearly didn't there's no way she took 2 shots and then started down in champagne. But if she was, okay, girl, go ahead.
That's what I was
thinking
too.
I'm trying to figure out why she wasn't asleep because I'd have been done.
Yeah, I would have been sleeping.
I'd have had myself carved up in the corner.
Yes, that's what I was hoping the whole time. Like, please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash.
Yes. Well, she probably gonna crash on the honeymoon. How much I want to bet they gonna have a scene of her on the honeymoon in the bed? No, not the honeymoon. The night when they go back to the room, he gonna go in the bathroom to change. He gonna come out and she gonna be in the bed snoring. How much I want to bet that's the scene we get?
Yep, I hope so. We're gonna see because this is something that drinking is obviously gonna be something that they're gonna keep bringing up. So we'll see why.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry. Having one good look at Erik and his family, I would have been drinking too. Sorry. This is going to be a long 8 weeks.
Stop it.
It would be a long 8 weeks. I said, next round, please, sir. Make it stronger because
that's probably why, right? She probably was like, it's quiet over here. Is this a wedding?
Yes.
No, she was all over him though. She had that alcohol in her system. She was feeling real good because she was all over him, like she was ready to get him back in the room. Let me tell y'all something. So far from these 3 couples, I feel like everybody getting it in on their first night, or at least on the honeymoon.
If I was the dude with the drunk girl, I wouldn't sleep with her. That's a Me Too movement waiting to happen. Not while she drunk.
You know, I was thinking too. She might get too drunk and forget what he looked like.
She don't know what he looked like. That's why I was like, oh, really? You think he's attractive? Okay.
She's gonna have to be drinking
I
for a
just feel
while.
like her partying or drinking is gonna be a problem, though. They might get past it, but it's gonna be a problem.
Because he already said he doesn't want a girl who's a drinker.
He said that? I don't remember him saying that.
Remember, he said that at the bachelor party when they was talking about it. And when he was like, I wonder what my wife doing, and you cut to her, and she in the corner like this, breaking it down. And then she started throwing up.
I like his friend though, his little chubby friend. I like him because he checked him. He was like, Erik, you cannot get everything you ask for. There's no way that they can just make someone appear that has everything that you ask for. So you're gonna have to be able to, cut down some of those requirements. And I think he made him more realistic, brought him down. Like, you cannot get a conservative girl who's gonna fit in with your family, who doesn't party and all that stuff in the middle of Georgia. You're not gonna be able to get that. Not on TV. So get it together.
You can, just not on Married at First Sight, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, those girls already taken. Sorry.
I feel like I think, like I said in the review, I think
the mother gonna get her together.
Slow down. What you say?
She gonna turn her into a debutante.
I said the mother is gonna get her together. I feel.
But that's what I'm saying. I think she has to want to. At this moment, I don't see her wanting to. That's the problem. Like, because she's already saying, like, I just want somebody that's going to, come and hang out with me and party with me and do this with me. I don't see her, like I said, either you have to want to, or as a woman, you have a baby and that slows you down. Most of the time, if you don't, like, if she doesn't want to, or she doesn't have a bigger responsibility where it's bigger than her, she's not going to be like, she's going to be out here. Now, I'm curious to see if he really could, balance that out, because he's going to have to do the balancing, not her.
Yeah, I feel like she's gonna use him for these planes, because y'all saw the look in her eyes when he said pilot. She was like, free flights, like, oh, I love to travel, cheers. Like, she was like, me and my friends are out. Like, I already saw it in her eyes, she had trips planned. So I don't know, she might look at it like a come up and try to keep it, hold it down. So I don't know.
I agree. I think they get something from each other. She gets, flights, and he's talking about his family owns planes. So I said, okay, he has money. Okay, so she might just want to stay where the money reside, and he gets a really pretty girl he wouldn't have gotten otherwise. So, they're both winning. He gets a hot girl, and she gets those trips. Okay, so it might just work. I think it will. But Ryan and Clara, hold on. Can y'all talk about that?
Rosemary said Virginia gonna mess up the bag. Not that legacy. That's why the mom's gonna get her together. No, we not.
You're not gonna fuck with this bag, not this one.
But I don't know. He just, y'all saw the way he was looking at her. It was just awkward. I was like, he is too happy. He needs to bring it down before he scared this girl away. If she wasn't drunk, she would have ran.
What's wrong with you? Why he can't be happy at his wedding?
He was too
didn't
happy.
Look happy. He felt like he was happy, but his face said, I'm uncomfortable.
But wait, no, it looked like he ain't have a kiss in years. Like, he was red like a cherry. Stop it, y'all. He was happy. I'm happy for. I don't know. I feel like they might change our mind. I don't know. I said
they was real cute.
Nah, I'm with Chloe. I felt like it was times he was happy, but I did feel he was a little uncomfortable.
Like side
Especially
eye.
when she
I
was being
think his
real
family was there too. She was doing too much in front of the family. She got to get some decorum. She got to get some, get it together.
He said it was a little overwhelming. Just a little bit. Because she was so aggressive. It's a little overwhelming.
I don't know, because he was weird. Like,
was trying to pull him out his pants while they was taking pictures. Okay, let's not act like we didn't see it happening. Okay.
Okay, but if his family wasn't there, he would have been down. Y'all know he would have.
I feel like that too. I feel like behind closed doors, he's like that. Like, he needs somebody to just pull his hand. Like, come on, let's do it. He's down. I don't know. We gonna see.
Yeah, because after the kiss, he's like, "Ooh, I like that." I was like, "Hold on, Mr. Debutante, don't say that. Your daddy's over there looking."
Y'all are mad.
He need an aggressor. Like, he needs somebody to be the aggressor in the relationship.
They might actually work, y'all. I can hear it now. Now that we talk about it out loud.
See?
Yeah, this
No, we don't know. We don't know.
Nah, they have a chance, but she gonna have to tone down a lot. Like no dude for the most part want to be married
you know
to the
what?
party girl.
Look, think about it, right? You a man. You always say you a man, right? Right? Okay. Now think about it.
Last time God told me, yeah.
What if she that type that like when she get, wasted, she get real freaky and he like it. Then he won't mind her drinking.
Mm.
Mm.
That's valid. A little bit. That's a little bit valid.
Mhm.
It's a little bit valid.
But
So in that case,
that has
they
to
might
I
have
would
a
have to
chance. Because I can see her pulling out the lingerie, being drunk, trying to dance on the pole. Okay, I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
he might like it to an extent, but it depends how she does it. Like he's not gonna want her to do like go outside, be drunk, and then come home with that. I think when you're drinking in the house, maybe. But he's not gonna want her to be outside representing herself like that.
It's too late for that.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. He's gonna have to change. They're both gonna have to change. He's gonna have to tone down the spring breaker vibe, and he's gonna have to tone back the strict Puff Daddy vibe. Like,
No.
loosen up, take off a few buttons. Like he wanna be tight all the time. Yuck. But with her, like whenever they came together, I was like, I see a little something blossoming.
They look
fun
really
couple.
cute, like how she was jumping on his back and everything. I was like, oh. I enjoyed all the weddings. So she looked like she was having a good time, but I just couldn't understand if it was because she was super drunk or because she was really just having a good time.
I don't know. I think it was a mix of both. All those emotions, she crying, messing up her makeup and stuff. I think it was.
Girl, that makeup was messed up before she got down here.
No, we not gonna do that. We not.
Y'all not gonna sit here and act like y'all ain't see that.
Don't do the MU. No.
Okay. Oh, but y'all can sit up here and talk about old girl wig the whole time, but I can't talk about her makeup.
I ain't saying nothing about the wig because I didn't see it lifting. That was the chat. The chat said they saw it. I ain't see it lift.
I am gone. No, I don't. I feel like on your wedding day, if you like it, I love it because, it's your pictures. I'm not involved, okay?
Well, he said she looked beautiful, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Y'all just get on my nerves. Everybody got quiet, like, I guess so.
We're not gonna do it. Nope.
Not tonight. Okay, not tonight, y'all.
Who said the peacock makeup? No, we're not gonna do that, K-Woo. No.
Oh God, Happy Moon said.
You saw the purples and the blues? Stop.
It was a mess. I can't, y'all.
I don't remember what color was the wedding. Was it purple and blues? I missed it.
I don't know. All I know is that Brianna and Ryan, that's his name? Yeah. Brianna and Ryan wedding, everything was so pretty in pink, and it was like the prettiest one.
Yes.
And the flowers was beautiful.
Yes. I'm telling you, the producers jazzed it up. I feel like they're gonna make it.
They got to.
If they don't, I don't know. It had to be something out the air.
Yeah, and I also liked how they're just their setup was just better. I don't know, better than everybody else's.
You think they filled them first? They probably filled them first and just threw them in. Right. Everybody else was just real quick, like.
Who else got to get married, y'all? Because I can't remember
the other couple, the forgettable one. What is their names?
Haley and Jacob.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like
Chris and Paige as well.
Well, we know Chris and Paige, but it was somebody else we couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Wait, they got married, Haley and Jacob?
No.
No.
Forgot about them.
Oh, Ryan and Clara. We didn't talk about them. Something's
All right, let's
off.
talk about Ryan and Clara.
Oh yeah.
My spidey senses are tingling. This boy is weird. He is weird. Where do they get these men from? Atlanta's
Ryan's the
not
one that
like
be
this.
bodybuilding.
I think Ryan, he's the one with the Ubre name, right? With the Ubre.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Ryan Clara.
Hombre,
Okay,
yes.
Ryan Clara. Okay, got the right people. Go ahead.
Yeah. Y'all see the way he's moving? Like, it's just weird. What's going on in Atlanta? Because that man is different from his brother. His brother, like, exudes swagger, and Ryan does not. I don't know. Y'all seeing that?
And I
He
think
didn't
he's
grow up.
attracted to a
He
different
stated
culture.
he didn't really grow up around black people.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like that's hard to believe.
Right.
No, it's not. I mean,
No, I'm
why
just
is that
saying
hard?
because like his brother, his family seem more diverse than him.
Well, the parents is the parents, so they're gonna have a different culture, different
What is
background. But
that?
what I'm saying is,
Anybody catch that?
he said he lived and went to school around a bunch of white folks, where maybe his brother went out and seeked out people that look like him more compared to him, where Ryan might have stayed in his comfort zone because that's what he grew up around.
Yeah, that's a choice, but I can see what you're talking about. Like the brother, swagger is a gift. You don't just choose to be a little toasty. You don't just choose to be toast and bland. Ryan looks like an accountant to me, but the brother looks like I would go out and hang out with the brother. Ryan, he probably doing math homework or something. He looking a little nerdy.
I
Like he
think
likes to play
their weirdness
chess.
is
I
gonna
wouldn't wish
collide
that on a
too.
brother.
I like them together though.
Their weirdness is gonna collide because the way she was like overreacting at the wedding and stuff, and he was just staring at her like,
Yep, I know that face, girl.
yeah. So I don't know. I feel like hopefully it works, but I don't know. I feel like their weirdness is definitely gonna collide.
You think so? I think they might work.
I'm
I
skeptical.
think they might work.
You know, this couple, I'm not sure, cause she another one talking that alpha female crap. So I don't, I
Wait
don't,
a
I don't know
minute.
about her either. She was the first one with that toast, talking about not being submissive and all that. But then again, he seemed kind of beta, so it might work.
Hold
I don't know
on.
about him.
I mean, you might be right there about him being more baited than her because of how he writes his feelings down versus talking so far. But
I don't know. That's
You know what's-
weird to me.
You know what else I got an
I-
issue with? I'm glad this couple came up, right? We've been hearing everybody get on my boy, right? My boy Chris. But Ryan, and I'm not knocking him. You like what you like. But I not from Tiffy, or whatever, but from other people I've been hearing nothing but positives, and Ryan is this and Ryan is that. But I'm like, he won't rock with you, sis. Like he don't care about the black woman, dating a black woman. But one that's trying to marry one is being dragged through the mud. And I just find that crazy.
It's a case of okay, hold on. As a case of, and y'all can speak on it too. Tell me if I'm wrong, but like we don't care. Like we don't care if Ryan wants to be with Zoe Deschanel or I don't know, Jessica Alba or whatever. That's his prerogative. We're not gonna fight for a man who doesn't even identify with us to be with us. Whereas for Chris, be upfront about your preferences. Don't be saying like pretentious stuff like pretty and a freak and this, that, and the other. I might not like her. You be specific. Ryan made it very clear, probably, that if he was with a black woman, then he would not be happy. So, Chris should make it very clear who he would be happy with instead of, don't play it up to cameras if you didn't play it up to the professionals, Don't make it an issue.
But he
It
is clear. That's what everyone got a problem with. Is that he's clear.
Hold on. Hey, Rosemary.
Hey y'all, what's going on?
Is this your
Y'all
first
know-
time in the chat?
No, No,
No,
It's
I
been,
no.
had
it's
to
been
come.
a
No,
year.
Cliff.
It's been a
Cliff
year.
already knew he not finna be messing with my Ubre boys. I done told him.
Oh Lord.
Tell me about the Ubre boys. I was just about to ask.
Right, because like me and Tamika said, his brother is the producer of 85 South. He gets both worlds, but like y'all said, he probably grew up around, he's comfortable around white people too.
Okay.
So I mean, he just probably, I don't even think he has a woman preference because he said he has had some interracial relationships, which means he's had some non-interracial relationships.
You think they're gonna make it?
Nah, flag on the play.
No,
Rosemary, you think they're
whatever,
gonna make
Cliff.
it?
I don't think they gonna make it.
No.
Oh, it's 50-50 in here.
I think that Clara
Oh.
is insecure.
Mm. I thought they was gonna make it, y'all. I think they was gonna make it.
I think Clara gonna get on his nerve.
I
But
hope
I
they
think
make it, but
he
I don't know. I think she want a black man. I'm not. That's not the
Yeah.
right word. That's y'all know what I'm
Yeah.
trying
I
to
think
say.
I think she has a fetish for him. Not it could
ooh.
have been anybody that was of a different race and she would have been with it.
Ooh,
So what you
Now,
trying to say?
now,
She
why?
probably
Hold on. Why do? Because he's black or whatever. Why does it have to be a fetish?
Because she said she didn't care. She saw herself marrying somebody of that was
she
ethnically
said Johnson,
ambiguous.
Jackson. What else
Yeah.
is it? Brown.
She
All those
also
other
said
slave
that her
holder
exes look
names.
like the national. I forgot what it's called, but she had dated damn well every race.
Okay, like I said, they could have brought her anybody and she would have made it work.
Because I was
Why
wondering
is
why
that?
she said that love
She
statement
might
though.
not.
Y'all noticed that when she was like, "I just want, I might fall in love with you and you won't love me back," and I was like, "Sis, wait, hold on, you just met him." Like,
yeah. It was very intense for the first time you
so
question,
she loves hard.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Like,
I think with him, what she say, she's the Capricorn, he's the Gemini. He's like he gonna crave the attention, but she would have. It could have been anybody that they paired her with, and she would have been all in. Clara just tired of being by herself.
I feel bad for Clara now that you say it like that.
What? Well, you remember when they did the matchmakers? When they did the matchmaker special, and the she was the last one they talked to, and she said that an ex had called her on the phone and he came over and smashed, and so she feeling some kind of way that she fell for that.
Wait, what?
But she was talking to Pastor Cal outside on the bench.
Wait, what?
Yeah, y'all missed all that.
I missed that.
oh man, I
Yeah,
missed that.
She said
yeah.
she
Pastor
smashed.
Cal
Like,
came to her and he was like, "Is you are you ready to I got somebody for you to get married. Are you attached to anybody?" And she was like, "Well, I gotta tell you the truth." She did a whole confessional about the ex, which I wouldn't even have said out loud. But by her and the ex, he called her on the phone. She fell for the same trick. They smashed, and that's it. He ain't called her no more. So
oh Lord.
Is that the
yeah,
same situation with the guy that wanted her friend for money or something like that?
no, this is a different situation.
Oh,
That's what
child.
I'm saying. Clara is for these streets, and y'all,
That don't
oh,
make her. No, no, stop. That
it
doesn't
makes
make
her
her for these
gullible.
streets. No, it doesn't. Okay, you could say she was
No,
gullible.
no, we're not gonna do
I
that to
give you that.
Clara.
Oh Lord.
Nah, she might have been gullible, but so are a lot of people,
That
especially when
many
it comes to
times.
someone they was dating. So I'm
Cliff
not
is
gonna
for
knock
the
her for that.
streets. Yeah,
Oh
Claire's
my
not for the
God.
streets.
All I'm saying is she would
Ryan,
have
that is
picked.
hilarious.
She
So
You's
would
a
what
have
I
hater.
been
will say is that
happy for
You a Chris
anybody.
hater.
y'all, this
I'm not.
episode two.
Chris. Chris is like a little brother of mine, and I know that he is a straight F boy. I have a little brother just like him, and it's not gonna work. He ain't got nothing. He ain't where everything he have. He wearing. He don't have nothing. He's not. He's going on appearances. He don't know that she could make him what he wants to be. You know what I'm saying? She has the
Mm.
qualities in
That
her to make
man
him
builds
who he
himself
thinks
up. He
he is.
don't need her to build him up. What are y'all
Yeah,
talking
but
about? The brother was
she's
homeless.
already he was
What
homeless
are y'all
because he
talking?
didn't
The
want to
brother
work
was
for the church.
homeless and pulled himself together.
He did
But
not pull
also,
himself together. He pulled himself to his grandma and
Lord,
granddaddy's house. Don't do that.
Lord,
Oh
no, stop it, stop it.
Rose is
No, he was living in his car.
Let me tell you
We're not going
something.
to
I
spread
got
lies
one
on
of
this
them.
channel, not on the CDL channel. We're not going to spread
I,
lies. No, we not. No, we not.
I got
let Rose speak what she gotta say.
I got a Chris on my couch right now. Don't do that. I
Oh
know
Lord.
who he is. I have 10 brothers. Don't do that. I know who he
You don't
is.
buy a Subway. The brother brought a Subway. Cut it
He
out.
bought half a
Stop it.
Subway. He got half of a Subway. He don't have a whole
Listen, you can call it
Subway.
whatever you want it. You could try to flip it, bounce it, however you want. He owns a Subway. You can say
And
whatever you want.
Listen,
He
I
owns a
just put
Subway.
a disclaimer
And
in
he
this
did
video
that
because
on
y'all
his
not about to
own
get me food up
merit.
here tonight.
he
Like,
owns
I never saw
he
so
owns
much hate for a young black man who's
he
successful
owns
that want to be married.
nah,
That's
he don't
I'm
crazy.
want to be
sorry.
married.
I love
He
the
want
Chris
to be
plugins. I love
he
it.
wants to be envied. He don't want to be married. He wants to be adored. He wants to look like a
Yes.
hero in somebody's eyes, and he has not earned that yet. And when he gets
And
old enough to earn that, that's different. He's not a Miles. Miles is a different 26 than Chris.
Period.
Miles
are you
has a
joking? Are you
confidence.
serious? Mouse can't
Yeah.
listen. I like Mouse, but Mouse ain't messing with him. That's
You're
a fact.
right.
Mouse not messing with him.
Miles and him wouldn't be in the same circle because Chris be fronting and he needs to cut it out. He
How
needs
is he
to stop.
fronting? Like all of this, y'all can say, "Hey, Will,
He
please
owns
come in the
half
chat."
of a Subway.
I dare you.
She
Please come in.
owns a whole house. That's all I'm
Period.
saying. He
Okay,
own
okay.
half of something. She own a whole something.
Period.
I don't know. I
Will
feel like
said
she will build him up, though. I mean, they'll build each other up, but she'll mature him a little bit more than what he's been through. That's just my opinion.
yes.
Yes.
Listen,
Yes.
don't get me wrong. I think she's going to be a good woman and a good wife. I like the way she talk, but to say that she's gonna build him and do this like the brother ain't been doing him, you can't. A person that was homeless that turned their life around. You can't say that they don't have that drive in them.
But he's gonna
Like
be
he
homeless
turned his
again.
life around.
But
He's
what
gonna
happened
be
to his
homeless
drive
again.
with the last relationship, though? I mean, he just got to
Right.
make sure
We
the drive
don't,
is
but
for
you
the right
don't know what
reason.
happened.
The
Sweetheart,
drive is
you
in the
don't know
baby
what
he
happened
made.
in his relationship. If you're not married, we all got relationships that failed. Unless you're married right now, we all got relationships that failed.
Yes, and we all got to make sure
I
the drive is for
I
the
don't
right
want to be
reason.
married. That's different.
Okay,
Nope.
stop out,
I don't.
y'all. Stop out. Because let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Okay. Y'all
Love that.
we
I
don't
love it.
went all types of places in this conversation. Okay.
Nah, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's all fun.
I know. Well,
I want all smoke. All.
Listen, no, oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even know what we was talking about no more. How did we get here though?
I don't know.
Cliff
That's the
started it.
point.
That's
This
all
is
we need to
talking about
know.
Chris.
Because they because Rosemary over here praising the black man who
Ryan.
don't like black women,
He
but
do
dissing
like
the
black
black
women.
man who like black.
You say
He
you don't
does
like
not.
black women. You don't know that for sure.
Man, stop
Allegedly.
it.
Right.
That's
Stop
allegedly
it.
this whole conversation
Man.
Disclaimer,
hold
the
on.
whole conversation is alleged.
is allegedly.
It's alleged.
Right. Exactly. How you gonna
When
make
I
that
pick
assumption
y'all.
about him?
Wait a
Off
minute.
of a
Hold on.
dream.
Didn't Pastor Cal say in past seasons that they didn't do the interracial because they felt it wouldn't work or something of that nature, that it would go left?
Said they didn't do interracial because a lot of white women didn't want to date black men, and a lot of black women didn't want to date black white men.
Yeah, it's marriage.
I think you're a
They
little
just changed the game now.
Like that's the way that it they couldn't find people who wanted a lot people of the opposite race.
So after interviewing him, so with that theory, right? After interviewing him, they made sure they got him a white woman. Is what you're telling me?
She said she didn't care what she married, and he didn't have a preference.
I'm not talking about Claire. I'm talking about your boy Oubre.
I mean,
After
that's right. I'm saying.
Oubre,
Well, yeah, he said that he grew up at a white high school, so he liked white women. That's why.
that's
Right.
cool. And I'm
Wait, how
cool.
is it that a
I'm
man?
trying. No. I'm trying to get y'all. I want y'all to understand. I'm cool with that. Lord
Are
knows I
you?
dealt with all types of women. What I am saying is, y'all are okay with him dealing with that
Oh,
and being
God.
like
You're
he's not
cool.
into black women, but y'all
Okay,
not okay with
I'm
the black
confused.
man who
Hold on, wait.
who's
Hold
with a
on.
black woman
Oh, Ellie, I
But
didn't
who
know you
wants
was
to be
in the
married.
stream. Why you ain't say nothing? Hey, Ellie.
Hey y'all, 'cause I'm up here listening to Cliff.
With the foolishness.
Ali, don't play
Yeah,
with them.
listen, you trying to act like your boy got it out the mud, like he's,
She's
this. He's
right.
not. His motivation is different. It's not like he was just dealt a bad hand in life, and you know he didn't have anyone, and he just fought
Right.
his way to be where he is now. Like, check his story. Your boy left the church because it wasn't enough. He wasn't making enough money. So
Right.
for
Sorry, in
someone
the
to
survey say
walk,
you're wrong.
for
He
someone
said
to
that
That's
out of
wrong.
his
walk,
That's
mouth.
inaccurate.
yes, he said
No,
that out
what
his
he's
mouth. He did.
girl, listen.
He
He
said it out
said
his
he
mouth
left the church. He's
because
done more than one interview. He done more than one
because
interview.
he
You
said it
said do the research.
because he said because why? Why did he leave?
He said he left the church because he felt like the city of Chicago turned his back on him because he was a young
Boy,
pastor. Listen,
That's
you
not
asked
what
me a
he
question,
said
I'm
on
And he
answering
wasn't
you.
TV.
making no
I'm
money.
asking you
Allegedly.
asked me a question and I'm answering you. He
Oh,
said
wait,
he
time
felt the
out.
city of Chicago
Cliff,
turned their back on him.
Cliff.
Yes. You keep cutting
You
me
said
off.
that in the
Yes.
interview.
Yes.
We don't care about that. We talk about what we see on
But
TV.
it's the
That's
truth.
the
No,
conversation.
no, 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 no,
He
no, no,
said
no.
he
She just
left
told me to do
because
the
he
research.
couldn't make
You
no
can't. No, no,
money
no. You can't
on
tell me to do the
national
research. Then when I
television.
give you the research, I'm wrong.
Hold
Did
on.
he
You
Don't
not
do
say
that.
he left because he did not make money on national television?
That's
That's
what he
what's
said.
important. Because according to Chris,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can't
yeah.
talk about
Get the
nothing on
research. I
David's
got the research,
character.
but now I'm bugging.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
He told us
But
that we can't say nothing about him. Check his facts. According to what he said on TV, he left the church because he wasn't making no money. And that's what's his facts.
that's what I heard.
According to
That's what
what
I
he
heard.
said in several radio
But we
interviews,
talk
I
about
just
what he
gave it
said
to
on
you.
national television on Lifetime, where all of us be
Oh,
watching
so
at the
because
same
he said
time.
it on Lifetime, that erased what he said before?
I don't
Yep.
know what he said before
Yep.
because none of us watched it.
Exactly. Yes.
But is
We
that?
watched
But y'all just told me to.
Lifetime.
But you just said do the research, and I got
We
the
talking
research.
about Lifetime.
Nah,
That
don't
was
do that.
Exactly.
Research,
His voice.
research. Because y'all also
Yo,
talking about his other stuff that's not on
If
Lifetime.
we
Like
can't talk
that
about
baby is
his
not a part
past
of Lifetime.
relationship, we can't talk about his past interviews. We're gonna talk about the present.
Wait a minute, but y'all, all y'all doing is talking about his past relationships. What are
Nobody
you
said
talking
nothing
what
about?
about
you
that
I
man
mean,
being
No,
nobody
single.
said
we talking
anything
about
about his.
Oh,
his wife.
Tiffy,
he's
what are
been
you talking
he has
about? Y'all
been
just said
foolish.
about
He's been
Tiffy and
foolish for
Cece just spoke
3
about
episodes.
TT and Cece just spoke about how he left
Allegedly.
that other girl.
no. We
So
talk.
now
We
we
talked
not
about that
talking
on
about his past
Lifetime.
relationship. Like, make it make sense.
He talked
Make it
about that
make
on
sense.
Lifetime. He told them that he just literally left an engagement like a month or so ago.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
problematic. That's
Yeah. This.
troubling.
He
I
ain't
am
say,
Yeah.
troubled.
but you said that he abandoned the girl. We don't know
No,
what
no. I
happened in
said
their relationship.
even
I
Go
his
ahead,
hope
go
she
on with another
pastor.
rested.
lie, TT.
Since you
Go ahead,
love to
TT.
talk about the church, even his pastor said that he jumped from relationship to relationship. And he's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm just making up some kind of excuse. Listen, he wants to have sex with these women, but would rather be in a relationship. And he doesn't want to commit to a marriage because he has a big ego. And he's not going to stay successful if he keeps dropping his seed on every woman he's with for every 5 months. Because eventually he's going to have 10 babies running around and he's not going to have no money and he will only be able to give them Subway sandwiches. Okay, so he needs to get it together.
TT, that makes no sense. If he didn't want to
It
be
make all the
married,
sense.
he wouldn't be on Married at First Sight. That's
He wants
He
to
asinine
wants
be
of
to
a
be
comment.
seen.
Like I
Listen,
said,
listen.
oh my
Here's the
God.
thing: people are checking the motivation and how he moves. Like, nobody's saying he's well, I'm not saying he's a terrible dude. I'm just saying I'm looking at his track record. You told us on Lifetime that you left the church because you wasn't making the money that you wanted, and that's fine. But you also got to know that people are going to look at that crazy. Like, okay, you left the church to then become homeless, but then you did work yourself out of that situation. But if that was my husband, I'd be like, like, is that really how you move? Like, so you're gonna go intentionally suffer? Like, I can see if we're suffering for a good cause, but that doesn't really sound like a great cause. It just sounds like very materialistic, you know?
Mhm.
And
How
what
is that material?
bothers me,
Explain that, Alice.
hold on, you gotta chill.
I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm saying
Because
explain
you're
that.
so lit though, you gotta let somebody get their thoughts out. Then you'll understand. Relax. The point I'm trying to make is that his ways in which he has been moving and his track record, the one that he revealed on the show, it just looks very sketchy. And Paige and she's polar opposite almost. You know what I mean? She seems to be a very linear young girl. And when you pair those two polar opposites together, it may or may not work. And that's all we saying. And if he's talking about, very much superficial things like, oh, this person got to look like this and look like that. And Brianna did it too. Before you bring that up, yes, we know that. We didn't beat that dead horse. He's bringing up that he
Now that's a dead
talks
horse.
about his, appearance, and that's fine. He could be about his appearance, but all we're saying is that my guy, you're leading with all that, but then you also turn around and say in the same breath, well, I don't want nobody to want me for my money, and I'm, that's my concern, and I don't want nobody to just want me for this and this and that and the third. But then why are you leading with it? Because he's not that bad looking of a guy. If he would just tone it back a bit, bring it back, sir. Like, if you're confident and if you're good, you don't have to say all that. You don't have to lead with that. All of that will exude, right?
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Even
he leading with the fluff.
Right.
Exactly.
He's
It's the
insecure. Either he doesn't
insecurity
have
for
money
me.
or he's insecure.
And
Yes.
Yeah.
hopefully their prayer life is real. Maybe that will change the whole game. Like, because that's what they both mentioned is having a prayer life and both being freaks. So hopefully the freak
Right.
prayer life
Yes, I'm
help
here
save
for the
their
prayer and
marriage.
the preaching.
how was he leading with his money?
Well,
He
Yeah.
said that all the women want his money, so he been
He,
leading with it.
That's,
he's leading talking about money. He ain't showed me the money yet. I got to see something. All I seen him do was
I
put on some
mean, but
jackets,
that's a
stand in the mirror,
Okay,
bring them
let's,
little ugly shoes.
Happy Moon
But
I
said
mean, but he
that we
said he
I
should
got
do know
give
cheated
that
him
on.
Paige got her money.
a chance.
Paige gonna
I
pull
give
them
him a
together though.
chance.
That's what I think.
Listen, y'all. Happy Moon said that we should give Chris a chance.
Hmm. What if he fumbled the bag? Can we dog him?
So wait a minute.
We gonna dog him.
Like my thing is,
I'm going to give Chris a chance. But y'all mark my words right now. There's 51 people in this chat, okay? Episode 2. I say I'm going to give him a chance. And it's because of you, Happy Moon. Now, if he go in there and ruin it, I'm coming for you.
so so he leads with his money because he said women come after him for his money. So you don't think as they get to know him, they don't know he got money, or the fact that he's known in Atlanta that
is this a rhetorical
they know
question?
he got money? No, I'm dead serious. Like, how you gonna say that he leads with his money?
Sir, you were
Like,
doing Gulliver Travels for looking for the answers to his past life. But you don't pay attention to what's happening in the television show. Like, he's leading with his money. He's talking about this
Exactly,
brand.
Tiffy.
What? Junie B. Jones over here does not know what Chris
Y'all
said.
saw that necklace, the infinity. He had her research. Let me stop.
Yeah. It's
hold on. It's a ton of people who give gifts.
I know. You can't count that one, but it was a nice necklace though.
I'm here for the necklace. Anytime you hand somebody jewelry, I'm here for
Right,
it.
women love it.
Y'all all toxic.
I'm mad that we having all this conversation about the only couple on the show who didn't get married yet.
Right, you toxic for bringing him up every couple. That's not right.
That's clear.
No, I know, because I'm going to point out the hypocrisy in this. No, I'm not going to stop.
And we're not even talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
Leave him alone.
Y'all think it's bad now? Wait till it's me and Lorenzo together. We're gonna see.
Well,
You know, but you know what it is,
Episode
Chloe.
3 will have the
It's gonna be
validation.
season 10 all over again.
It's not
I'm
my
gonna act
fault.
like we Brandon.
Look, Happy Mood, it's not my fault that I got a whole like Cliff. Cliff is just Cliff. Okay. I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of men who come and join the chat to defend the men besides Cliff. So he
Listen,
just
I
has
grew up
to
with
take all
5
this women.
sisters. It don't bother me. They all rude. It doesn't bother me.
But here's
We're
the
not
thing,
rude.
like,
I'm
We're
just saying,
honest.
y'all pick and
no,
choose.
no, we're not. No, so
Yes, you
don't
are,
say
Ellie.
blanket statements, because there you go, because you don't
No,
want
you're
nobody
pick
talking
and choose.
blanketed about
No,
Chris.
you're
So don't
pick and
talk
choose
blanketed about us.
because
No,
y'all do not
no,
go hard on
no,
Bree.
no,
Yes.
no,
Because
no,
Bree does the
Okay.
same crap.
no,
And what you say?
no,
Oh yeah,
no,
we
no,
beat
no, no.
that dead horse. We beat that
No.
dead horse. No, we didn't.
Because
But
you
We
keep
barely
okay,
touched
hold
that
saying
on.
the
horse.
All
same
right, wait,
thing.
one more time.
Because
We
it felt, and y'all
can't.
keep saying the same
He
thing about Chris.
says
What you
he
mean?
says the same thing over and over
Ooh.
again.
It is
I just
what it
said
is.
that I'm gonna give the dude a benefit of the doubt. Like,
Are you the
can
only
only see
person talking on this thing?
I'm gonna
what?
give
No,
him
everybody else is
give
getting
him
on
a
Chris.
chance too. I'm here for the black love, but the track record, we just gotta see and make sure it don't
Exactly.
repeat. That's all we saying.
That's always come on. I mean,
That's for
Oh,
everybody though. That's for everybody, you know.
for everybody, we're only
I
going
don't
to
trust
see the
Chris as far as I
progressive.
can throw him. I don't trust him.
At least you
Let me say
honest,
something.
TT.
You can't break Tiffy is a whole different person on her own. Okay, I always tell y'all that Tiff does not
But
watch
listen,
the
but
same
don't
show that we
Tiffy
watch.
listen.
said,
If
I'm
they
not
could
here
drag,
for it.
listen. If they could drag Chris, I'm gonna bring up Brianna every chance I got.
You cannot
Bring
Period.
compare
her
the
up.
two though.
Yes,
Like
I am.
Can we
I'm
talk
gonna
about
bring it
how
up.
nice she looked in that dress up at the
Bring
window with the split in the pocket?
yes, honey.
Cause she look good since you're gonna bring it up. Let's bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
I was here for
I'm
the dress,
here.
honey, cause she looks beautiful.
She slayed. I didn't know she was gonna be vegetarian though. Why she just
Girl,
mentioned that at the
right?
wedding?
And her flowers was
Or
beautiful.
pescatarian. I'm sorry, y'all.
And she don't cook. That's gonna be a
right.
problem.
That was
Woo.
crazy.
You know,
Cause
Spanish
he's
men like to
Spanish,
eat.
right?
Yeah,
You know the
black
movement.
people, Spanish people, all of
I
us.
think he thought he hit a lick, and then she was like, "Oh, I don't cook," and he was like, "Oh, wow, but
He was
we
like,
could
we
do
can
it
do it
together."
together. We can do it together. You gonna be
Shoot, I'll cook for Vincent. Listen, Brianna got a good match. That is the producers are messy with some of them, but they did them good. I think they did them very well.
They have to though. They
Right.
have to give
I
us
mean,
at least one or two couples.
if they're gonna
Right.
take one black couple, we'll take one good one because I don't know. But what do y'all think? Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to wait. But what do y'all think? Because do you think that Chris sorry to bring him up, but hope I don't sound ridiculous. Do you think it's Chris should keep his business to himself, or do you think that he should tell the whole group that, about his business? Like, do you think he should be more modest with Paige and try and build with her instead of trying to, tell everyone their business? I feel like he's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be a legacy guy, blah, 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 and just be boasting. And I don't know how I don't think the guys like Chris very much.
Well,
I
it
think
did look like they got into some type of fight, but we'll have to wait
Mhm.
for that episode to figure out what that's about.
Mm.
Because remember, he
Like a
got
fight,
up.
a fist fight,
Mind,
like
no,
a fight fight.
remember he got up and they was pulling him back, and he was like, "Mind your business," or something, something. You don't know me, or something, something. And they was like pulling him back. You don't remember the scene?
Yeah,
I
I
ain't
Uh-uh.
peep
remember
that.
that.
Nah, I ain't peep
Yeah,
that.
it's in the trailer.
It's in the trailer.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I gotta go catch it.
That's why everybody was throwing a lot of shade at him, because we get all these pictures of him. Like
Right.
they was pulling him back. It looked like he was arguing with Vincent. If I can remember right, I can't remember. Don't quote me on it, but I think it was Vincent. It looked like they was having an exchange of words. He got up, got real rowdy, and they was like pulling him back, and he was trying to get at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh
don't
man.
know. I think he's a
I mean,
character.
to answer
We miss you too,
Tiffany's
Erik.
question, I think he should keep it to himself because they already have a preconceived notion about him, right? And again, that's why I was saying, like, and he could wear whatever he want to wear, but also what comes with their territory is that people are going to misjudge you. They're going to prejudge you. And they already felt like, oh, he came to the bachelor party late. He wanted to make a scene. He wanted to do this. He wanted to do that. And he's probably just being him. If he's flashy or whatever the case may be, that's
He was at
probably
work.
just who he is.
Oh.
But at the end of the day, people are going to have their judgments about you. And they're insecure anyway. So I get why they probably felt the kind of way, because they're like kind of put off by his I want to call it like a faux confidence. The same way how Clara felt about Paige and Brianna. Like, she was kind of low-key hating on them, but also kind of, you know, propping them up at the same time, just because she wants that confidence that she feels like they're exuding. So if Chris wants to kind of, for people to get to know him and not what he has, he should keep that to himself.
That makes sense. That made perfect sense. Can't get
So
mad at
then,
people judging you.
I agree. I agree with that. But you don't think it'll be spent that he's lying if he does?
No,
If he's
she's not
keeping
saying
everything?
say I'm broke. She's saying, like, if you don't want this girl to be like, oh, I want him for his money, then stop boasting and bragging about it every 5 minutes.
No, what I'm saying is, for him to do that, he's gonna have to hide certain things from her.
Not necessarily. You could be comfortable without being flashy.
And also, if we remember the bachelor party, right? It seemed like Erik and Jacob were skeptical of him because they're like, you were just engaged. Like, I'm sorry, like they wanted to know the timeline of his last relationship, and Chris was fumbling on the dates. So I don't know. From the vibe that I was getting is that, Erik and Jacob, or maybe just Erik, doesn't like Chris very much. Like, even at the bachelor party, it didn't really connect too much. But
Well,
did
he
y'all
not
see
there
that?
for them anyway. Nah, I peeped it, but he not there for them anyway. Because
Yeah,
even when they was talking about him coming in late, he came in late because he was working.
I mean,
He
I
said
don't.
it.
It's something up, and we about to find out. But we got weeks and weeks to go. We're not gonna find
Yeah.
out tonight. And I'm here for the ride. I'm glad we all tuned in. Okay. Welcome back, my Married at First Sight family. Okay, I feel complete. But it's gonna be dope, y'all. I'm really excited. I'm gonna try to do this live earlier, the Married at First Sight live earlier next week. But I had to get
Like
ready to
on
love done
Saturday.
and over with. Probably. Oh, Saturday. I meant to tell y'all. I got a special guest Saturday for our Married at First Sight conversation.
Oh,
Yes.
that's what's up.
2 of my favorite people.
Go, girl.
Oh, so ain't gonna be nobody I really.
Well, no,
So
they're
then,
reviewers.
if it ain't
They're
Brandon,
reviewers.
I ain't really.
I'm not getting the
I'm thinking you bringing in Brandon
Married
or
at First
somebody.
Sight not letting me get nobody. Married at First Sight ain't doing that. But like I am saying, no, I got some guests coming. Okay, and we're gonna talk about the show, and I'm sure y'all watch them. A lot of people been saying we should hook up for a long time, so we're gonna get this thing going. And we're gonna be here Saturday. So
I think I know who it is. It better be
It's a
who I
couple,
think
right?
it is.
we'll see you on Saturday, y'all. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did not like this video, please like it. Help you, do the algorithm thing. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, so you can join us every week of our reviews. We can talk about our comments in the show. Yeah, you guys, it's time to wrap it up so I can eat. And I'm gonna see y'all with another review on what's this way? Thursday. Don't forget, if you watch the Collective, that review is up, so please check that out. And yeah, it's been really, you guys.